COR, my higher self, spirit guides, and angels. Why are so many feeling so much confusion and inner turmoil now? Is it due to the higher light codes and powerful energies coming to Earth now? Or the astrological alignments? Or Earth's fast increasing frequency, which, going by the Schumann resonance, is very high right now? So many are experiencing themselves in a void, a place between life chapters. The void can be a strange place to be. So I'd appreciate your wisdom here. Spirit team, greetings, dear ones. We would say that what so many are experiencing now is, for one, the power of these new higher energies, and their ability to take in and integrate these light codes so as to reset their own vibration. And for another, you are all detoxing and detaching from the once powerful energetic entrainment of the dark matrix, which is colossal. We will return to the first point in a moment, but the second is crucial, so that you can see why so much feels to be jangled and unsure. It will feel some days as if all is up in the air right now for your country or your region, as well as for your own life, and it would in fact be strange if this were not happening. You are releasing thousands of years worth of programming and entrainment to shadowy thoughts and dense emotions. These need not be about the monster in the closet you may have imagined as a child, though that is part of it. This has more to do with the power struggle between the survival aspect of humanity, and the high heart, which has called all of you upward for a very long time. Now you are regaining your cities, your beautiful capability to work with energy as fully and co-creationally as you might play notes on a musical instrument. Those abilities have been denied you for eons, yet now as you regain your DNA strands and the consciousness you once had during the time of the great civilizations, you will find much shifting. These include your ability to manifest, as people call it, which is just calling forth from the quantum field that which you desire to experience. Your ability to hear or at least sense another's thoughts, and your ability to send them messages telepathically. You have heard of remote viewing and remote hearing. All of this becomes far easier for you now as well, in addition to a number of other capabilities. Yet these gifts might easily be misdirected by many, if you did not first heal from the connection to lives of pure survival, and the oppositional stance that the Matrix held humanity in for so long. This has to do with duality, and you are all detoxing from it, the feeling that there might be some danger around the corner. Or that others are not always to be trusted, till they prove themselves worthy of your trust. Or the fear that while there might be money or food on the table right now, what about tomorrow, or next week? All of this is entirely understandable. You have lived in a low vibrational state of survival for hundreds of Earth lives. Yet in this particular life, you have asked to disconnect from that way of life, for all time space. Even for those who have not come in to release that form of living, if they are on Earth now, they are experiencing the release of thousands of years of living in the good or bad of dual thoughts and emotions. You have seen how the old power structure is going out kicking and screaming, as they lose their power base. All of you are involved in the push toward a higher vibrational Earth life in which there are no such clashes occurring. And of course this will feel very hard to navigate at times, especially if your empathic abilities draw you to weep with those who weep in these last days of 3D chaos. We would say, do what you can to avoid viewing scenes of war and other devastation in the media, as your media is set for very high levels of entrainment at the moment, so as to lower the vibration of all participating, and this can include your social media, though there are some wonderful independent voices there. As you see another suffer or feel to be suffering yourself, hold all in the transmuting violet flame of Saint Germain. When words and thoughts fail to assist, release them, and go to images that broadcast great hope and healing, even beyond your immediate understanding. You do indeed have the ability to transmute lower energetic frequencies to far higher ones, and distance is no object there. As you image others coming into a place of peace, regardless of where they are at the moment, this will assist them far more than your sorrow or shock. You speak of being in a void, and we can confirm for you that this is the case for most people on the earth now. You ask how best to navigate this, and we would say, if you can, sit by a stream or river. Watch the water flowing over obstacles, sure of its journey, though apparently unconscious of it. Consider that stream to be your own life energies, flowing along without question, though they do not yet know their destination. Trust that your life energies will find their way home in ways that may surprise you some days, yet they flow forward at every moment. The idea is to sit quietly in the moment, concentrating only on your breathing if you wish, without needing thoughts, explanations, or clear outcomes. These will come in time, but now is not the time for them. We are aware that so many changes are occurring in your outer world, and within all of your hearts. It is imperative to find ways to be kind to yourselves in this time of great upheaval. Know that your life energies are flowing to the highest destination, beyond what you can now imagine. And that your spirit teams are here for you all, as are great legions of angels, and increasing support from star nations, though you may more easily feel them in meditation than in the course of the day. We have seen your future, and it is full of higher love, great wisdom, great moments of learning and appreciation for your healed planet and joyful reunions with loved ones in the etheric and amongst the galaxies. Can you offer yourself great love at this time, as you would a small child, confused and unsure of their new surroundings? For your earth is rebirthed every day to a higher level, it is what you commanded forth before incarnating, and every day since, whether you know it or not. You came in asking, why cannot earth life reflect the beauty and the truth of the higher realms, with all its realization that love is the only thing that truly lasts, truly exists? When in a time of great confusion or upset, we would say to all, speak with your spirit team, or an archangel, or any ascended master you may feel drawn to. Tell them how you feel, and ask for the courage to release what you cannot yet comprehend or recognize. There will indeed be times when life no longer makes sense. And so, if you need to release emotion, that is fine. You are saying goodbye to an entire way of life, and however hard that form of living has been for you and for many, it is what you have known for thousands of years. Much makes little sense to you now, as you cross a great bridge into new territory. Yet it makes increasing sense as you grasp that all of you and your planet are rising from great ashes and loss, to recreate and rebirth. Allow the mourning and the feelings of loss. This is one way in which you heal your past lives, as well as your present one. Create ways to release what you have known in the past, such as in a fire ceremony, where you write out what you feel you are losing or can no longer keep in your life. Then burn that small piece of paper in a fireplace or a candle flame. Or tear up the pieces of paper and flush them away, or let them float downstream. Then, each time you feel that you have released enough, and when you are ready, let yourself image what joyful and beautiful things will you bring into your new life. As you release old stresses, you will come to realize that you are no longer expending great energy to hold on to that which is not for your higher good. You will increasingly become more and more of your true self, as you allow the old training, the old mental constructs and low expectations to release from you, and to fade into nothing.